Now, this guy Nadal just won the Australian Open out in Melbourne, Australia, right there. Okay,
Right.
and he's celebrating post-match, and basically he went to celebrate. They gave him champagne to celebrate, and he spit it out. He spit it out. He goes, no, I'm not drinking. I haven't drank in 4 months, and that is part of the reason why I have this success right here. So, respect to him for not drinking. And that brought up a thing to me. Like, I once went, I don't know, the longest, I think I went 6 months without drinking. 6 months. Now, I think that was a while ago. Maybe the longest time I've gone without a drink is maybe a month these days. Do you guys have any strong feelings on drinking, not drinking? I know we wanted to take a shot before the show. Jenny said no.
I do.
That's not happening.
I'm actually glad you brought this up because
Yes.
I was in a Miami club this weekend and at a table and guys kept being like, hey, can I get you a drink? I'm like, I'm good. You don't drink? No, I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, the more you tell people that you're not drinking, the
Yes.
more insecure they become. People can't fathom the idea of being out and just being comfortable being yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Dance is my drug. When I go out to dance. And the more sober I am, the more fun I am, the more fun I have. Because I'm comfortable with myself. I don't need liquid courage. I got enough courage. Liquid actually makes me less sure of myself. It makes me more loose and not in a good way. Okay? Like, I don't like the decisions I make. I don't like driving under any kind of influence. In Miami, there's no public transportation. You have to drive or take a $50 Uber. I'd rather not drink. My night is going to be better if I don't drink.
Wow.
Always.
So what's the longest you've gone without drinking?
I don't even take...
You don't drink?
I don't really.
Really?
No, I just don't... Free alcohol, if it's there, fine. Like, I'll drink it, but I don't like drinking at all. I like sugar, so cocktails are nice, but
You'd rather have chocolate is what you're saying.
If the bar handed out chocolate, I'd be so down.
But you're going to get yourself a Mamba and you don't want that.
No.
Okay.
Well, she'll dance it off.
I will. There
Dance
it
is my drug. Respect to you.
It is.
You're not a big drinker, is what it seems.
I love wine.
Okay.
Love wine.
Red wine? You're a red wine kind of gal?
All
White
kinds.
wine? All kinds?
Red wine at night, white during the day, sometimes rosé, depending on the occasion. Love my wine.
Okay.
And I do drink, but for fun, off of radars, not when I'm working.
Okay, cool. But I'm saying when you're out in clubs.
Yeah,
and
I
all
drink. Yeah,
okay.
I drink.
Do you drink and get drunk?
I drink and I get drunk.
And do you have more fun when you're drunk?
It's just a different experience.
Okay.
Like, I'm the girl that I go out to dance, right? Like, I am on the dance floor.
Yeah, you
Giving
need
a
to go
music
out.
video on the dance floor by
Okay.
myself. I don't care if somebody...
I am the same.
And it's cool because lately, like, a lot of women come and they want to dance too. They're
Me
like, oh,
too.
she's having such a great time. Like, I want to join that.
Yes.
So you're making it acceptable for women to come and just let loose and not feel like they're judged because you're not judging yourself, right?
Yeah.
So sometimes, I'm not going to lie, alcohol does let me get a little more loose and feel like, oh, not everybody's, like, watching me, right?
Oh.
So I can, like, be more of myself. Which is something I'm working on, right? In my personal journey of self-growth, like being able to just do that without anything, right? But it does calm me down a little bit. Like if I have a drink, it'll calm me down a little bit to just be like, all right, let's go live your life, girl. Hey.
What about drinking too much and making some bad decisions?
Oh, I've
Listen.
been there, done that.
Been
yes.
there, done that?
Never me.
What? Like, would you share some of that?
I think you should go to Amber and then come back to me so I can think about it.
Yo, listen, I have never been the girl people had to take care of.
Really?
Never in my life.
Okay.
I've never been that girl, and I've taken care of so many that it gives me anxiety when I'm around girls that are really drunk. When I see them, I get really anxious.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I don't like being in clubs and seeing that girl and her friends are trying to pick her up and the bouncer and she's puking on herself. It gives me so much anxiety. I hate it. So that's why I never let myself get that far.
Well,
Never.
in Miami, like you brought this up, Amber, look, in the nightlife business,
You see it a
if
lot.
there's 10 tables in the club, let's just say, probably 7 of them are paying and 3 are free.
Right.
The promoters have tables. They're bringing the pretty girls. The girls come in, save that money. They're not paying for drinks. Drink all you want. Get as toasty as you want. You're going to hang out the promoters. And those are the girls, they're not paying for tables. They're not paying for anything. They tend to get very sloppy.
Listen, I was at the club this weekend and I've never seen so many people try so hard and not have a good time. Like, I don't think anybody's having a good time. You have like 50 girls packed into one booth. They can't move.
Yeah.
Then nobody's approaching you. How could somebody approach you? You're like third
What club are you at?
No.
Vendome.
And the best one is this.
Yes, all
I'm
they're
at the
doing-
club, left,
Right.
right.
Cocktail in one hand, phone in the other, and they're like this the
When
whole time.
did we come out to be on social?
Yeah, come out
Well,
so that you
if
can.
you don't document the time you're at the club, were you
Listen,
even at the
the
club?
best moments are when
Yeah.
they're not documented.
Yeah,
course,
touche that.
100%.
All right, so speak about these best moments of when you were drunk. And go ahead, Jenny. What story comes to mind of maybe a bad decision or two you made because you were too drunk?
I think growing up when I was younger, living in the industry I was living in, I didn't know how to differentiate work from play, and which is why I'm so big on it now. So being in that, I was maybe drinking in environments where my judgment wasn't always the best, and it gave room for things to happen. You know, so now I'm very big on like, if I'm working and that's it. But if I'm on my free time with my friends, with my girlfriends, like going out, having fun, that's a different story.
So you draw
You
a
know?
line. You draw
I
a line
draw
where
a
you
line.
say, yeah.
But I'm also somebody that I don't get drunk and get like sloppy. Like I get drunk and some people don't even know I'm drunk.
Let me tell you something.
Like I'm one of those people. Like I'm always like, I'm so messed up right
She's
now.
like,
but
she's just very quiet.
Right.
I'm here.
I actually respect what you're saying right now, because I was actually just at a business conference down in Miami, staying at the Trump Doral. And I go to a business conference once a month, let's say, right? And growing up in Miami in the nightlife business, I've, again, spent many a times drunk, wasted, all that, partying, drinking, whatever. So when I go to these business conferences, sometimes they're in Dallas, sometimes they're Atlanta, they're all over the country. I'm going to one in Charleston, South Carolina next month. And we go, and there's all these business guys, successful guys, a little bit older, at least in the financial services insurance business. All of them, I'm not saying all of them, but people who are kind of like trying to get away, they are drinking. They're like, they basically are like, look, I've got 3 days away from my wife and kids. I'm about to tear up Charleston. I'm about to tear up Dallas.
Because
And-
they need it.
That's my point. And then they come to me because I'm obviously, you know, one of the younger, cooler guys in this industry. And they're like, Adam, let's go, bro. We're hitting the town. You're coming with us to the strip club. I'm like, bro, no, I'm good. Like, I'm here for 3 days to crush it in business. And then if I want to get tipsy-turvy topside, I'll just do it in South Beach in Miami.
Right.
I don't need to hang out with, you know, 40, like literally 40, 60-year-old men to go rip it up in Dallas. It's just not a good look. So I do appreciate what you're saying, is that I can distinguish between business and pleasure. And if it's a business trip, I'm focusing on business. Like last night, I was staying at the Trump Hotel. I'm getting texts from the guys. Yo, bro, we're at the bar. Where you at? I'm like, dude, I'm in my hotel room, 10 o'clock. Like getting ready for the PBD podcast in the morning. I don't
Priorities.
need to hang out with you guys and shoot the shit.
No.
But like to you said, they get 3 days to get away, and this is like their escape to just rip it up away from the wife, away from the kids, and a lot of some of these guys, and this is what like the secret elephant in the room. As you start to drink, your inhibitions start to go. You kind of maybe take your ring off.
Right.
Maybe you start to,
It's just a gateway to bet.
Exactly. You start to maybe, I don't know, it's not a big deal
Yeah,
if I
and then
talk
you
to this
blame
girl
it
at
on
the
the
bar.
alcohol,
You blame it
like
on the
Jamie Foxx says.
alcohol. Blame it on the
al-
Henny. Blame it on the Henny. Blame it on...
You know, talking about work in my industry, we comedians, we often get paid in drinks.
Drink tickets.
That's literally how I
Yes,
get paid.
yes.
And so
100%.
And I hate it because you're just I guess some comedians need a little drink to get on stage. Not me. Any kind of influence will be like debilitating for me and my set. But it's in my world so much.
Mm-hmm.
Every night comedians go out 3 or 4 times to hustle. They're drinking five times a week. And there's no separation.
course.
You have to, because then you're like, what else? Well, like this is how I'm getting paid, so I might as well take advantage.
Yes.
And yeah, it's creating bad habits early. I never feel great after drinking. I mean, like, wow, that was amazing.
By the way, you bring up a good point. When I got out of the nightlife, because I used to do stand-up comedy at the just everywhere, the places down there. I would get paid in drink tickets at the club, drink tickets at the comedy club, and get paid occasionally in laughs if I did a good joke. And I was like, I'm sick of getting paid in laughs and drink tickets. I got to figure out a way to make some money.
And look what you did.
And look what I did. Now I got my own financial show talking about getting drunk. But
I just think drinking is so socially acceptable. It's so much worse than so many other drugs out there that you can choose to, whatever, turn yourself down. I think people like to drink because it for some people it turns them up. For me, it turns me down.
Okay.
In terms of my energy and my vibe. Some people, they need that. But drinking, for the amount of people that have died and things that bad have happened, and you become addicted to alcohol and becomes liver problems and becomes behavioral problems, and then that gets transferred in the portal to the next kid, that is ongoing.